Hey YouTube, it's Kayla. Just came here to express some minor opinions on various issues and matters that I thought our children should not be learning about. Not even necessarily as much as learning about, but in 2009, these kids have like iPods and iPhones and stuff at the age of 2.5. Like the Microsoft commercial had this little 4.5-year-old girl editing and sending photographs. So I mean, if they're old enough to do things like that and work with various technology, then they're old enough to know the truth, and they're old enough to get the truth. First issue that really grinds my gears, and I'm going to let you simmer on this. Santa Claus. Yeah, Santa Claus. And I'm sure some of you are like, Santa Claus, he gives the children hope around Christmas time, and he's supposed to be there for the children, and if you are good, you will get a reward. No, not necessarily. Because if that was the case, then what had happened to the term, good guys finish last? Just a thought. Another thought. Since when it is okay to let one man, one white man, at that, reward your children? Are you incapable of doing that yourself? And if you're incapable of rewarding your children or even handling your children, even disciplining them, why do you have them? Why doesn't CPS have your children? Whatever. Simmer on that for a second. So let's say we went for the whole, Santa Claus thing, whatever. Okay, so jolly, okay, happy. I can see where the happiness comes from. So you got a jolly, you got a happy guy. Okay? Who breaks into your house and leaves things for your children. Now, if the pedophile guy down the street broke into your house and left things for your children, would you allow them to have them? I know I wouldn't. And to me, some guy in a big ass red getup, if you, okay, one second. If you went into a strip club and you saw a girl dressed as Santa Claus, or if you went into an office and you saw a girl dressed as Santa Claus and she had a little skirt on or tight red pants and everything, I'm sure you would say, oh honey, she's a hoe. But this big ass fat guy can come break into your house and leave shit for your children, and it's okay. Why is it okay? Is it okay because it's free? Is it okay because you don't have to pay for it? Oh, that's cool. In your children's mind, you don't have to pay for it. In your children's mind, Santa Claus is a motivation. Not you. You're not motivating your children, America. You're covering up lies because you don't know how to handle your children. Santa sees everything you do. Whoa. Why is Santa watching my children sleep? Why is he watching them eat? And why is he watching them in school? How the hell you don't know he didn't click off the camera when they were in the bathroom? But it's okay to instill this in your children's mind. Now I understand some of you are probably like, no, Santa, it's about the Christmas spirit. Okay. Ooh, Christmas spirit. First of all, Christmas, let's break that word down. 2 syllables. Christmas. Christ. C-H-R-I-S-T. I'm not imposing any type of religion on people at all. God knows I'm not perfect. There goes that word. But Christmas is supposed to be about Jesus Christ and the religion of Christianity. I don't know where in that it says Santa Claus, but whatever. Basically, Santa is the reason to not have religion. So, I believe that Santa is basically what atheists or agnostic people do on Christmas, which is no problem, so do not get me twisted. But it's just in my head. Wow, why are we teaching our children this? Why must they believe that they should, why must they believe the lie, basically? And I understand, you should do good and you should reward, but that isn't a perfect world. This is America. For God's sakes, we elected Bush for 8 fucking years. Are you kidding me? I'm just saying. And these children are going to think if I work hard, I'm always going to get a reward. And the first time they don't, they are going to leave a letter to Santa Claus letting him have a piece of his mind. And on funnyjunk.com, actually, there was a little boy, there was an example of one that was done, and now it made me think. These little kids are given false hopes and pretensions. For what? So that when they turn 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, however late you decide to tell your children that Santa isn't really, can rip their hopes and dreams away? Really? I was just wondering since when is it okay to let our children know that it's perfectly normal to, while you sleep, have some big ass fat guy come down down my chimney? Fuck out of here. I have fire burning, eliminating heat. Okay, so I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate. I'm kind of like on both sides here, but it is a concern to me. I'm like, really? It's okay, perfectly normal to let some guy come in your house and leave shit for your children? If that's the case, you might as well let them go trick-or-treating by themselves at 6. It's not okay, and you're instilling this in your children. It's okay, I'll just leave my door unlocked. What do you do if you don't have a chimney? You're going to give them a key? You're going to leave the key outside your door? I mean, whether you lived in a rural or suburb area, whether you live in a place with great movement, a lot of things that are happening, whether you're living in a place with wealthy people or indigent people, impoverished people, whatever, it does not matter. The fact of the matter is, you're saying that it is perfectly okay for some random guy that you don't know, by the way, to come in your house and leave shit for your children just because he's got a good reputation. I'm sure Johnny Smith down the street had a good reputation before they realized that there was like 6 little girls in his basement. And you actually knew him. I'm just saying, and this is something that really grinds my gears, that it's not okay to instill these different values in our children, because they're going to grow up fuck-ups. They're going to sit here and believe everything you say and cling to your word. And then telling them that Santa's real and everything, and you're giving them all these mythological expressions for different types of holidays or whatever. And it's cute to decorate, don't get me wrong, it's cute to be happy and be merry. But really, y'all pushed it too far with Santa Claus. I'm not saying eliminate him. I mean, whatever. I get a few good laughs out of him every now and then. But really, let's think realistically. I mean, like, I guarantee probably in about 5, 10 to 15 years, these children are going to be making business calls at the age of 3. So you might as well tell them now, because if they don't learn now, maybe they won't necessarily resent you, but when you tell them when they're 13 not to go out because it's good for them, they're going to turn around and say, yeah, y'all told me to be good because Santa Claus is real. You're going to have no credibility with your children if you keep continuing to tell them these lies that America instills in us. For what? And I want to know, who the hell is the creative bastard that decided to think of Santa Claus? I mean, you could have came up with something a little bit better. I mean, although he's great and everything, in the sense of what we believe him to be, like in the belief in Santa Claus is great, because it gives you hope, it gives you joy. I'm not going to front. These little kids are happy, and they feel jolly. They feel Christmas spirit. Although they may not understand what true Christmas spirit is, they feel some sense of it. But it's through a false figure. It's not real. He's not real. But the fact is, it's like, kids are like, I believe in Santa. Belief is faith, basically. I don't know how to necessarily describe it to you guys. Okay, having belief is having faith that it exists, or that its presence exists, because it's not tangible. Because you cannot see it with your own eyes. I can't go and say I don't believe in school, because school's around the corner. Whether I believe it or not, it exists. I can, you know what I'm saying? So having a faith and having a belief is something that is trusting in something that you cannot always see, or you may never see, or touch, or feel, or hear, or whatever. But I just decided that to voice that opinion, and maybe you can think about it, because Santa Claus is one of America's great figures that really grinds my gears.